Hey guys, thanks for joining me in the second episode of Mad Rares with Merlini. And yesterday did not go over so well, but that's what happens once in a while. I actually ended up -6 rares because I bet against Alliance a couple of times, but the day before that was +15, so all in all, doing okay so far. And tomorrow, the November 12th Playday, is actually a really, really difficult day, and we have a match starting a little over 1 hour from now, and that is the duly qualifiers, which is a best of three. So I will jump right into that. We had some D2L games earlier today, but those were Eastern, and if you follow my post on the subreddit Dota 2 Lounge Bets, I already bet on LGDN and Vici. So EG versus Empire, this is probably one of the most interesting matchups of the day. And Empire has been looking pretty strong lately, but they did lose 1-2 versus Fnatic yesterday, and they haven't been playing exceptionally strong teams lately. They've been winning a lot, but it's versus like the tier 1.5 teams. And last time that they played against each other was in ESWC. Empire beat out EG 2-0, and the time before that, Empire also beat out EG 2-0. So Empire definitely the favorites here. UEG has been pretty hot. They got off to an early 10 kill lead versus Liquid yesterday, but unfortunately they still lost in that best of one series in the ASUS Dream League season. And the EG inconsistency factor makes them a risky bet as always. They did manage to beat Alliance in a best of one yesterday, so that is definitely a big bonus for them. But Alliance was probably still reeling out after a loss to Rock's Kiss. The second and third games were extremely rough for them. And Alliance, they had to play a lot of matches yesterday. They were tired. But then again, Alliance beat Navi 2-0 at the end of the day. So who knows on that one. All in all, on this front, it's a very risky bet. And I'd say the true odds are probably like close to 55-45 in favor of Empire. But another thing you have to consider is how much sleep have these teams gotten. This is at like 12 a.m., which is right in the middle of the night during EG's time, and it's a very unusual playtime for Americans. And look at this, they play again and again and again. It's like Navi from yesterday or Alliance from yesterday. They have to play 4 matches, and this one will be their first one. So I would actually give an even bigger edge to Empire because of that, because it has a weird playtime. It's early in the morning for Empire, so a normal playtime for them. So I'd probably say true odds are probably like 58-42 in favor of Empire. And because of this, I will be betting on EG for this matchup, but it is a very, very risky matchup. If you don't like risk, then don't bet on this one. Eastern Dota is much more predictable. So second one, I don't actually know anything about Impervious. They won a match the other day, but I haven't heard that many amazing things about them. And I totally expect Speed to win this matchup, especially in the best of three. Speed is a good team with a solid draft, and they are pretty consistent, and they also have a pretty stable roster, and all those go a long way into being a good team. So I expect Speed to take this. Odds, I don't actually know, just because I've never ever seen them play. So if anyone has more input on that, they're welcome to comment. But I will be betting on Speed in this. I don't expect them to lose this important match. And Eternal Envy actually tweeted that they were like adjusting their sleep schedule around it. So I don't expect that to be a factor. So the next one that we have is Navi versus EG. Again, EG very inconsistent. I'll be watching how they play versus Empire. We still have 10 hours until we can bet on that. So I'll be waiting to see what I want to do with that bet, see how strong they play versus Empire. If Empire just crushes them, then we'll see these odds change too. So these odds are very likely not to be the odds when this match actually starts. Also, EG, they are very heavy underdogs. And if you look at the Alliance EG matchup earlier today, it was 79-21, and those favors are that low again against EG. I mean, Alliance and Navi are pretty much very equal. Then I will be betting on EG because those are very good odds. So I'll be seeing how this one plays out. And again, a lot of these teams we see play earlier in the day. Fnatic plays twice, Liquid plays twice, VP plays twice, EG plays 4 times. So I'll be seeing how these teams develop throughout the day, and it looks like EG will be the team without that much sleep. So let that be a factor in your decisions. Fnatic, EU, Liquid, this is the best of one. ASUS Dream League is very, very risky to bet on because of best of one. So Fnatic has a slight edge here. I would probably be betting on them at these odds just because they've been looking really strong. They beat Empire out, and I think just generally they're a better team. Liquid doesn't really show that strong of results versus better teams, except versus Navi, which they 2-0'd. So who knows? This one is pretty much just a coin flip. I'll be waiting to see if the odds change a little bit closer to the matchup. EG versus VP, I would give... I don't know. This one's really tough too. I'll be watching D2L and G League, and I'll be casting D2L. So I would probably give a slight edge to EG in this matchup, maybe like 51, 49, but it's also a coin flip. So we have already two coin flip matchups, and then this one it should be pretty heavily favored on Liquid. I'd probably say the true odds are probably like 68-42. VP seems to be a little bit underrated as a team. And if you look at it yesterday, like the Navi VP was or Alliance VP was pretty much the same thing, 69-31. So people are pretty much saying that Liquid is as strong as Alliance, which I definitely don't think is true. So as of right now, I would be betting on VP in this one. And last but not least, we have Fnatic EU versus EG. This one is a pretty solid bet for Fnatic. The odds are about right. I'd say 70-30 is about right for this particular matchup. So I'll be watching, again, Fnatic EU play and EG play in these other matchups, and you can keep posted on the Reddit thread if you want to see how my thoughts develop through the day, because I will be holding off until an hour, maybe 30 minutes before the match to place my rares. So best of luck to everybody. Please bet responsibly. You don't have to follow my advice. I know people are complaining, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yesterday was a bad day, but that's how betting goes. If you can't handle losses, then certainly don't bet. And I'll try to be doing this every day if I can. If not, I'll be posting on /r/Dota2 lounge bets. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and best of luck with your rares.